Now let's look at the other part of the 5PO, um, how would that integrate into an owner-operator's organization or corporate structure. First, where would the 5PO fit in? Absolutely on a project level. But would you see any project management willing to take the whatever, let's say 5 or 3 or $6 or $8 million out of their project budget? I seriously doubt it. So this will not be something to be initiated at a project level, but rather at a company level, or at certain owner operators. They have to meet company structure where all the development projects are controlled and managed. So that could be one possibility if it's not at the corporate level. One of the reasons for that is the project management by themselves. They don't have the motivation to start this, because if the review board or the committees never really record them and measure the result of their cost saving from project logistic part of it, they have no reason to start it. So this becomes one reason it should start from the corporate level. And the other reason is, while 4PL also integrate into their clients logistic management operation in place of 1PL, 5PL actually would go a little further, because they would have to work side by side with the procurement functionalities. Because if a procurement plan is set with particular delivery terms all done without the consultation and the consensus from the logistic capacity, that means the procurement capacity could actually create problems or the logistic challenges that could be otherwise avoided. So with that on your mind, 5PL actually would have to reach into the procurement procedures and to work with them side by side. Now, when you have that, we are actually getting into the possibility or necessity to alternate the current, let's say, common procedures or the way they practice around the procurement. And don't worry about the contract terms, either lump sum or reimbursable. 5PL could work with either one or both in separate scenarios. The question is really how comfortable the procurement guys could welcome the introduction and implementation of 5PL service, and to operate on the same online automated operation procedure platform. That is something no less than a Six Sigma procedure to be started at the corporate level with the corporate championship and all that. So this involves a lot of change management. So this is why earlier I said it's not that easy that you can just skip everything and go straight into the 5PL. No, it doesn't work like that. You really would have to have the change management to introduce, because after all, it is a new way of handling the supply chain management, to bring the logistic management for the development, redevelopment, turnaround and expansion project to the next level, which is basically where it should be. If you look at the recruitment advertising or the job requirement today at most of the owner operators, a lot of them even say bachelor degree preferred. So what does that tell you? When you go into the somewhat more sophisticated analysis and you have the people who do not have the proper training for all that, how confident do you think they will get to introduce and implement such online automated services? So this, once again, becomes a very important reason that the introduction of 5PL service should be starting no less at the mid-level of a company structure within owner-operators. Now, could the 5PL actually benefit the EPCs? I believe so. If the owner-operators do not want mess with it, the EPCs with the vision could definitely benefit from the 5PL and to provide a better project inbound material logistic operation management and to create the saving and pocket for themselves if the owner operators do not intend to change at this time. So that covers how would you introduce a 5PL service and what would you need to do to prepare. Well, in addition to everything just mentioned here, there's going to be extensive training, both internal training of the employees and external training of those EPCs and the 3PLs eventually will be coming into the project under the awards and the subcontracts. Now, that covers the ground on how would you start a 5PL, either within the owner-operator or within a major EPC, let's say.